Welcome back to Robinhood Coins. This is TJ, and today we're going to be hunting through some quarters. We have some customer wrapped quarters that we got from Little Rock, Arkansas a couple months ago, as well as 5 rolls of brand new Denver minted Salt River Bays. We could get lucky and have some West Points, who knows. We have 2 boxes of the tall boxes, so I went ahead and took out the quarters to check them out. And this one looks like average circulated, but this one looks like we have about 50% of the rolls brand new American Samoa 2020 Denvers. A box very similar several months ago gave us some West Point Weir Farms. Don't know if we'll be that lucky again, but who knows. Unfortunately, we already lost 1 roll because the box was shorted a roll. And that one was cut open and half of the roll was spread out throughout the box, loose. But hopefully we find a bunch of silver, 2019, 2020 West Points, proof coins, anything to add to our collection. As always, we'll give away something we find from the hunt. And in order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment on this video and then be sure to watch Saturday's winners video, noon on Saturday, to see if you won. Well, my little helper over here wants to kick us off with the customer wrap rolls. She loves customer wrap rolls. And we're going to do that first. Then we'll do the Salt River Bay. And then we'll get into the regular hunt. Well, unfortunately, we didn't find anything in those customer wrapped rolls or the brand new Salt River Bay rolls from Little Rock, Arkansas. But the good news is we have 2 boxes of circulated coins that we got here locally. And this box right here is fully circulated. This one has a few uncirculated, I believe. So let's kick it off with a circulated box first. I am working on roll number 6, and I have our first good find of the box. It is a San Francisco proof. It is not an NIFC because it is a Georgia State quarter, and they did not have the NIFCs, San Francisco NIFCs before 2012. It's a little bit dinged up, got some tarnish or gunk on the back, but I don't know if I have a Georgia, so that is pretty cool. We have a proof on the board. I'm working on roll 25, and I came across this 1973 Denver that had a really nice reverse, better than I normally find it. So I'm going to set that aside and see if it upgrades one of our albums. This is exciting. We are working on roll 38, and it looks like I have found silver. Oh, unless that's a foreign coin, but I don't think so. The reeds look like a silver. Let's see. And it is. We have a 1942 right here. Look at that. We have silver in the rolls. It is worn slick. No, not slick, but it is pretty worn, but silver is silver. We will take it all day long. We are all done with box number 1, and that turned out to be a really good box. Anytime you find silver, it's a good box, and we found that 1942 minted in Philadelphia. We also found a Georgia State quarter proof. That was pretty cool. And then a pretty nice 1973 Denver that should upgrade one of our albums. We also have a bunch of variety years that we set aside to check underneath the scope at the end of the hunt. And then now we're going to crack into box number 2. And this box has several ends that look like brand new 2020 American Samoas. So we're hopeful, fingers crossed, that we'll have some Weir Farms in there, West Points. But there is some circulated coins, so who knows? Maybe we'll get another silver, proofs. Let's get into the first roll after the roll that they shorted us and see what we find. We are working on roll number 11, and I came across an interesting coin. It could be a foreign coin. I am not sure. I thought it was silver because it didn't have any reeds, but then I noticed some copper points right there. But my little helpers are going to help me. And littlest helper, you want to pull it out? Yes, it's bigger than all the other coins around it. And
it also does not have any of those little spiky things.
The reeds, yeah.
But wow,
what?
Though.
Olympia Machine Game. It's a gaming token. This is one of those tokens you put into a game, I think.
What?
I think.
Cool. Oh my gosh, that's so...
But look at the writing on the back.
I know.
It does almost seem like a foreign coin, but It says machine on there, Olympia machine. Interesting. Leave a comment down below if you've ever seen or heard of this. And then I'll Google it and see what I can find too.
I have a good idea. We could use Coinscope.
Well, I don't think it's going to work unless it's a... Well, we could try. I'm working on roll 19, and we found a really nice 1985 Denver. This will probably upgrade my album or maybe my daughter's albums. It's a pretty nice condition. I don't usually find them like that.
All right, I am on roll 40, and look at this coin.
That is gorgeous.
I'm pretty sure it's approved. So let's take a look. Oh, I was trying to...
And it's a 1983. Man, that is nice looking. That is really cool. Good job.
Thanks.
So we are all done with box number 2, and you know what was really interesting about that box is it had about 60% brand new American Samoa uncirculated, but I did find several, I'd saved 3, of the Weir Farm Denver 2020, and these looked like they were circulated, and there was very few of them, so that means that was an extra batch of American Samoa after the Weir Farm had already been released. Just an interesting box. But anyway, now it's time to go through the second hunt, which is to check all the coins that we set aside based on the Rob Finds Treasure clad coinage mat. All these different years we set aside in designs to check for errors and varieties. So now we're going to check all of those and see if we got lucky. So we're going through those coins looking for errors and varieties, and we did find the missing T in trust. And that's a common one that we've found in the past. You see a little bit of the remnants of the T, but definitely not as clean of a strike as the G, the O, the D, the R, any of the other letters. Here's a 1965 Philadelphia, and I got pretty excited at first thinking I might have the DDR because of this doubling on the A, and on the inside of the A, the right here, right there, on this side of the C and the I. And it's in a lot of different letters as well. The M right here and there, and the A. And then again on the $quarter on the Q and the U right here. But when I go to look at Variety Vista to look at some examples of this, I find that the doubling is in different spots. Except for the Q and the U on quarter, it is in the right spot there. You can see that, and then looking at this, you can see that it's the left side of the U, the left side of the Q. But if you look at other spots of the quarter, so like where America was, the ICA, the doubling is on the left. But then if you look at the example they have here, the doubling is on the right of the I and the C and the A. And then also, I don't see any splitting. Like this one right here, you could tell there's absolutely no splitting there. And then down here, it's a little bit worn, so it's hard to tell, but it doesn't look like there's a split right there or right here in the A. So I just don't think that I think it's machine doubling is what I think it is. It's not on all the letters. It's not in the same side as the example on a Variety Vista. But I think I might keep it anyway just because it's pretty extreme for machine doubling. But still just an interesting find. So we're all done checking for errors and varieties, and here's a 2-box wrap-up. We ended up finding silver with that 1942 right here. That was great. Then my wife found that beautiful proof, 1983. Just a gorgeous proof for finding it in circulated rolls anyway. I found that Georgia State Quarter proof. It's got some gunk on the back, but it is still a proof, and we will take it. And then I also found that beautiful 1985. I just do not find them in this good a condition usually. Look at the hairline, or the hair on Washington right there is just really detailed. The reverse looks great. So that is a gorgeous coin. Then we had the In God We Rust Kansas State quarter, the machine doubling on the reverse of the 1965 Philadelphia, and then we had that gaming token, the Olympia machine game. Well, I checked my collection and we already have the 1942 Philadelphia, so this is going to be the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video. As always, to enter the giveaway, comment on this video, and then be sure to watch our Saturday winners video to see if you won. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed the hunt. Not a ton of finds, but it was still a fun hunt with some good finds. If you did, smash that like button. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that way you don't miss any giveaways or videos, and we'll see you on the next hunt.